Hi guys, this is Father Nathan, and I'm a member of the Congregation of St. John and the founding president of the St. John Institute, a Catholic MBA program for the new evangelization. I'm here to talk to you about something really important. Our world today, we need desperately to help women to become better women. We need to help them and empower them and love them and encourage them. When we do that, though, the thing that oftentimes we forget is that men, too, need empowerment, coaching, and encouragement. And I'd just like to speak a few words to you directly now, as men, about what your role is in relationships and therefore in society in general. God, when He created the male, did something amazing. He entrusted the female to Him as His helpmate, meaning his socia in Latin. It's this companion of his heart to whom he was supposed to entrust his heart and working with her live out his vocation that God had given him in the world. What does that mean, to entrust his heart? It meant that until woman came, it was not good for man to be alone. But when woman came, man was able to give the very best of himself to her. But in hindsight, that means that he also has to care for her as the jewel of God. The last thing that God created was a woman. When God created a dog, He kept creating. When He created a cat, He kept creating. When He created male, He kept creating. But when He created female, He stopped. And this means that I can see what my relationship is supposed to be when it comes to the female. I need to be for her that image of God's love, of God's care, of God's encouragement, of God's strength and protection. This doesn't mean that women are somehow servile and that we know everything. No. It just means that at the same time, I need to accept that I am a leader and that God has made a covenant with me whereby He has asked me to love women in His name and with His love, just as He's asked women to love men. But I'm just not focusing on that right now. There's a whole other attribute here. But right now, I just want to say that there is a strength that God is asking for from you, a strength of truth. How do I lead? It doesn't mean telling people what to do. Leadership is not about telling people what to do. Leadership is about becoming so firm and so strong in who you are that the world around you is bent by that firmness. Like a bowling ball on a trampoline, everyone who comes near you is going where you're going. You have a weight inside of you that said God, truth, goodness, and therefore your very presence will command respect. A lot of guys look for leadership in all kinds of other ways. On the outside, right? Like if I have this awesome wallet, I'll be the coolest guy. If I've got the best car, then everyone will follow me. That's cheap. I'll tell you when people will follow you. It's when you have something you're dedicated to. When you have a character that creates an order of priorities around you, then you're leading from the inside and you're leading people on the inside. And this is what our role in the world is. The reason why we have so much chaos, one of the reasons we have so much chaos in society, is because we don't have fathers. It's as simple as that. Our men have said, I don't have a role anymore. I'm telling you what your role is. Your role is to choose the truth so profoundly that everyone who's near you recognizes the truth. Not recognizes you and your strength, recognizes the truth. I am a constant witness to the truth of what reality is all about, what my relationship's all about, what God's all about. So if I allow my relationship with a girl, for example, to deteriorate into lust, I have failed not just God, but I've not just failed her, I've also failed me. Because what are you standing for? Well, I just really can't help it. She's so pretty, right? That does not go very far. It's not because she's pretty that you're lustful. It's because you've allowed yourself to say that I'm not going to respect her as the creature that God made her to be. And therefore, I'm not going to respect that vocation that I have. And guys, when that happens, everything else in your life starts to fall apart too. Work on this. Work on your relationship with truth. The more that you say, I love and accept the truth, the stronger you will be to love and accept everyone around you. And you become a leader de facto, of women, of men, of our society. Great vocation. All you have to do is be yourselves. God bless you.